Shostakovich's Seventh Symphony is known as the Leningrad Symphony because it was written during one of the grimmest periods of the Second World War, the Siege of Leningrad. Shostakovich was from Leningrad. This piece of music became a symbol of the struggle, a symbol of the resilience and the resistance of the Russian people, and in fact of the world at large against Hitler, against the Nazis. It was played on loudspeakers out of the concert hall into the streets of Leningrad, and then the score somehow got to New York. It was taken up by Toscanini. It became a cause célèbre. It became a piece that everybody knew about. Shostakovich's photograph was the front cover of Time magazine. He was wearing a fireman's helmet. He was a firefighter in the Siege of Leningrad. So this is a piece that really symbolizes the struggle of people during the Second World War. It's got this absolutely huge first movement, which lasts nearly half an hour. And the most characteristic thing about that movement is this funny little, it starts off as a rather silly little tune, and it just repeats and repeats and repeats and builds, and it gets louder and louder and louder. I suppose like an army coming towards you, or it could be a people gradually gaining in confidence in order to resist this terrible thing that was happening to them. The Leningrad Symphony is part of the weekend called The Art of Fear, which looks into the effect that Hitler and Stalin had on classical music in the 20th century, which was, of course, enormous. I'm really particularly thrilled that the Leningrad Symphony is going to be performed by the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra with their music director, Andris Nelsons. This interpretation of this piece has already gained rave reviews. They did it at the proms. Andris Nelsons is Latvian, so he comes from, broadly speaking, that part of the world. And I think this is a really special and particularly authentic and devastatingly incisive performance.